I started in the industry back in 2002, so 20 odd years ago as a trainer myself. I worked as a trainer for 15 years and did over 20,000 PT sessions before I retired in 2017 from doing that. So I'm getting on now. I'm turning 40 this year, but definitely, health and fitness has been a big part of my life, from early on, and that's really translated into clean health and everything that we put forward with our students. And in 2008, after being in the industry for about 5-6 years, I founded Clean Health, and that really kind of started a journey of like blending, the key core elements that I was using with my clients back in the day, as you see here, which is one, we'd focus on the lifestyle, right? So addressing everything that they were doing outside of the gym. We then from there focus in on their nutrition. So we're looking at their stress, their sleep. And then once we'd identified all of that and created a plan, we'd then get into the training. So it wasn't just a case of, someone coming in and we're just training them. We were really trying to transform their entire life. And that really kind of led to myself and the team initially it was just me, but for me developing a reputation as one of the leading personal trainers in Australia with a global reputation. And this was before social media. By 2010, I was earning more income, a greater income than a lot of my friends who are lawyers and accountants, kind of in my mid-20s. And that was because I developed myself as a subject matter expert. I'd gone from, training general population clients, different CEOs, stay-at-home mums, corporate executives and things like that, and then branching out as I developed a reputation for results to working with, fitness models, athletes, etc. So, early on, I started to branch out from becoming just, back in these days, your average PT working out of a gym, to really starting to carve out a niche to grow my business. And 2011, after kind of realizing that I couldn't keep doing 55 to 60 sessions a week, even though I was getting paid well, I hired our first staff, over a decade ago. And, very quickly, we rapidly grew where, we were working out of different commercial gyms, Fitness First, Anytime Fitness, etc., which is where I started my career. And we were doing over 200 sessions or PT sessions per week through the commercial gyms. And I remember I got to this point where I'm like, it's really time to open up my own gym, create my own business. And so in 2012, we opened up our first high-end boutique performance-based studio in the heart of Sydney CBD. I actually reduced some of our staff and we opened on about 150 sessions a week. And then within 3 to 4 months, we were doing just under 500 PT sessions a week. And we kind of maintained that pace of, 20 to 25,000 PT sessions per year out of that gym with, as you can see there, a staff of trainers behind me. And that was kind of like really the stage 2 of Clean Health, where I'd gone from being that independent personal trainer to having a team of personal trainers to then going into my own site. And then obviously from that, expanded out into education. We started traveling domestically and abroad with different industry experts like Charles Poliquin lecturing around the world. We started getting invited to appear at trade shows. You can see there with a bunch of our clients and athletes that won events. These were different kind of clients of mine that I was coaching back in the day that had become, cover girl experts and models in different magazines. So business was definitely, booming, and the brand and the reputation really grew despite, as you go through that business journey, a few hiccups along the road. And in 2016, we ended up selling our original gym business and expanding out. So actually 2015, 2016, we opened up 2 new sites. So by the time we came into the beginning of 2016, we had 3 gym sites, although one of them was a education center. So in 2016, I ended up exiting one of those sites and selling off the other one for a 7-figure exit, which again, as a trainer that got into the industry charging $50 an hour back in the day to have a 7-figure exit at that stage of my career, kind of 10 odd years in, 12, 13 years in, was really rewarding, and being able to provide for my family and everything that goes with that. And so, from there we grew. We started doing live events around the world. And by the time we got to 2018, we'd educated about, I think, 10,000 trainers around the world in North America, the Middle East, Asia, the UK, Europe, you name it, we went there. But end of 2018, early 2019, we actually ended up starting to go online. So I figured out by the end of 2018, for us to really start scaling and making an impact and educating more fitness professionals around the world, that we couldn't rely on traveling around the world, week after week, month after month with the team. So 2019, we started taking our business online, and the rest is history. And 3 years later, we've now educated another 40,000 personal trainers. And in 2022, it's time to revolutionize the industry. And how we do that is through the next generation of fitness professionals, and that's you guys. You guys are here today because you're interested in becoming a personal trainer. You're passionate about your health and fitness, but you're unsure on whether or not it's for you, whether or not you've feel that you can figure things out and do that. And so that's what I want to go through today.